Hi, everybody. How are you guys doing today? My name's Hungry Squid. Welcome to the show. So what you're about to see is me being very depressed. What a way to enter this episode, huh? But all jokes aside, I woke up this morning and I did something awesome in this world. I built this whole entire thing and I recorded an episode about it and I watched it back while I was editing it and I instantly thought, oh my god, you can't put this out for the world to see. It was absolutely trash. I stumbled around my words. I didn't know how to describe things. I was all over the place and it took me about 2 hours. I recorded about 2 hours worth of footage because I was sitting here going, okay, and then I'm going to do this. No, I can't do that. I'm going to do this. And then it's all going to make sense. It's all going to make sense in about 2.5 seconds when I explain it or show you what I did. I was so beyond tired and I am so embarrassed that footage exists. So rather than, struggle and put out that episode and always know in the heart of hearts that I did a horrible episode, I decided I'd restart, do this intro, and then kind of ease into the episode. So let's retrace my steps here and kind of go over one by one what I did in the episode. So to start off this atrocity of an episode, I went ahead and showed you guys the Starbucks cup that I made last episode that has the most amazing drink ever to bless mankind in it. Pumpkin spice latte. And you guys left comments in the last video saying it's lacking that pumpkin spice temperature, the warm feeling that goes down your gullet as you drink it. It's amazing. It's beautiful. And it's great. It's great. Okay. It's God's gift to the world. I showed that off. Both of you guys, Bill Smith, Crafting Mantis, both of you guys, you left comments saying that if I put a campfire underneath the pumpkin spice latte layer, it'll give it that nice smoky rising feeling, and it'll actually make it look like it's a warm cup of Joe. Not Joe, it's pumpkin spice latte. But I did that, and it looks freaking amazing. I just really hope that with all the campfires around this world, it doesn't lag it out in. Next thing I showed you guys was the little shack that I have down on the ice rink down there. I like it, but it's really dark. There's two problems with this. One, the contrast between the color of the walkway, which is really light, and the color of everything in the background, which is colorful colors. Nice light pinks, nice light blues and greens and yellows. And then you have this dark thing in the middle of the ice, and I don't know if I like that. Maybe if I switch up the color palette to some oak wood, maybe that might look good. But then the second problem I'm running into is that this world is primarily concrete and concrete powder. So having this build like this, though I love the build, though I think it looks cool, it is a little bit out of place because everything else is concrete in that very vibrant color. So I don't know if this is going to work, but this is, we're taking steps. We're taking many steps in the right direction. And then I did what we do every episode. I said, let's get into today's episode. And I want to do a farm. So I had this idea in my head. I'm going to make a farm. I'm going to move my crops from this area over here and put it over on the side of the big green building. 2 birds, 1 stone. This building is going to be slightly less ugly. And the second bird, the second bird is that we get to finally have some sort of sufficient food in this world other than like fish, because that's what I've been surviving off of. Apparently I'm a freaking penguin. So I did that thing where I paused my recording, hit record again, and then did a little montage. we went through a few renditions of the build, added some trees and added some decoration, and I finally think that we got it down packed. It looks pretty decent, I have to say. I'm extremely happy with it. Wasn't at first, but now that you look at it from every angle, especially like this angle right here, I think it looks super sick. You want to take a tour? Yeah, I know you guys do. You don't have to leave comments or anything. I know you want to take this tour. So I have this staircase on the side of this building, which I think, now that I'm thinking about it, you know how like this guy has like the stairs and then the half slabs and the fence posts with the lanterns on them? I think I'm going to do that for every level. Yeah, I think that's what's going to have to happen. Have to happen. See, there you go. Can't talk again. Delete this part and then restart. No, don't do that. Anyway, so let's do first level. Here is the biggest level, so I went ahead and made like a mini lake on this level with all the crops that you could ever imagine. I got some sugar cons, I got some wheats, and I think I even have a pumpkin. I think that's a pumpkin, which I hope grows very soon because I need some pumpkins. Carrots, taters, so on and so forth. I need to stop saying so on and so forth. That and first and foremost and basically. I use those words way too often. Anyway, we added this cool little tree. We added a tree, a couple trees on each level. I'll show you guys in a bit. But we added that to give it a little bit of life, as well as some bushes here, which I think looks super sick. And oddly enough, I didn't think that this was going to be the case, but these torches actually provide sufficient light all around this whole entire area. There's 8. I saw an 8. There's a 9, but there's no 7s, which is great, which means I don't have to throw up any more torches. That being said, I think I'm going to replace them with some lanterns, because that seems pretty fun. On the top here, you can see some string. It's just holding up the concrete. The bad thing is when I'm down here, I could see the string. But the good thing is when I'm just walking by or viewing from, from way over yonder, you can't see the string. So that looks perfect. It's perfectly fine. It's great. Go up another level. The platform gets a little bit smaller. We have melons. I think we have the same thing as we have downstairs. We have some wheat, carrots, and all that fun stuff. I think this is actually the melon platform. There's more melons on this platform than any other platform. So, you know, we'll come up here if we need some melons or some pumpkins or whatever. But I gave it a nice sporadic look. I just kind of planted them wherever I could or wherever I wanted, just because I think it looks better that way. It looks like a natural farm, like something you just see in the wild and not man-made, even though this whole structure is man-made, you know what I mean? So we go up to the next level. Like I said, it gets a little bit smaller here. We're a little bit crunched for space. But we got beets on this level. That's the main thing, the beets, which I'm super excited about. I want to see if I can make some beet stew. Yes, we're gonna make some beet stew and maybe maybe a beet stew shop or something. I don't know. And then the last level is the smallest, of course, which I'm thinking about actually doing. What? Oh, that's not gonna be good. If that keeps on freezing over, that's not gonna be good. If we place, maybe a half slab on top of that, will that freeze over? I really hope it doesn't, but it may. It may, and then all these might die. Well, anyway, we're thinking about doing something with this top level anyway that's not farm related, because there's just not a lot of room here for a farm. And another thing, I need room for like my cows and whatnot, which currently there is none. There is no room for cows and sheep and all that stuff. This is more like a vegetable garden. So I think very soon we're going to have to make plans for another farm-esque type build where we could put the cows and the sheep and all that. So now to kind of finish this whole entire build up, I think there needs to be two things. One, there needs to be a place for all of our vegetables and whatnot. So I think I'm just gonna put it here for now. You know, we got taters, we got carrots, we got wheat seeds, we got sugarcane. Eventually, we're gonna have a sugarcane farm, so we don't need to put that there. But for now, I think this is perfectly fine. I'm even gonna ditch my hoe here. This isn't going to be the permanent location. I need to make some sort of system here because this is just not going to work out. But I do want to go ahead and do this little number, like I was saying, with these staircases and half slabs here, just to give it a little bit of extra detail. I'm going to go ahead and line up every ceiling area just like this. as well as the fences and the lanterns. I made some extra lanterns here so we can go ahead and give it this aesthetic feel. I'm just going to worry about putting the lanterns on the top here, just like this for now. Eventually, I'll replace these torches with lanterns as well. But I think for now, this is just going to be, this is it, you know? So, just like that, yeah, I think that's gonna do. I think this is perfect. I didn't actually get to this layer down here, but this is the bottom. So I'm thinking about actually doing something a little bit different for the bottom here. Maybe we could even make this building full, or extend this building over here and make a wall right here. I don't know, because really the only way you're going to see this side of the building is from this part of the track right here, or from flying in from this direction. So I kind of like the fact that there's an overhang here, but I'm not necessarily dead set on it. You know what I mean? I don't really care if it's gone or not. So I don't know what to do. What do you guys think I should do? In the comments below, please let me know. I'm going to go ahead and replace some of these torches like this. Like, I don't need that one right there because the lantern's right here. I think we could go ahead and just replace all of them eventually, but for now, I don't really see a reason to. I think everything looks pretty dandy right now, and I'm really happy with how this turned out. Anyway, guys, I hope that this episode was fun. Like I said before, I really had to, take a turn and try to find another way to, to get this episode out, because what I did this morning was just complete rambles and idiocracy. So I hope you're excited about this. I hope you're happy that we're actually doing stuff in this world. Please give me more ideas. More ideas about what to do with this crazy building. Because right now, it doesn't have a lot of detail, that building. It is pretty nasty and gross. But now that I added this, I'm liking how it's turning out, guys. I really am. Anyway, guys, much love. I'll see you guys next episode. Peace.